Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. As you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be just a quick comparison between my Kelly 28 and my Kelly 32. I cannot believe I have had this bag for 2 years. I do plan on doing a wear and tear video on this one and on my Birkin because I have had both of those for 2 years now. But today's video, I just want to concentrate on the differences between these two bags. They are not something that you can just pop into the store and try on in most cities. Some of you have mentioned that your boutiques have bags that are not for sale, but that you can try on for size reference and to get an idea, which I think is wonderful. Most boutiques do not have that. So I watched a lot of videos and this might be helpful to you if you are considering one of these or wanting to add one from the pre-loved market or from the boutique. So the 28, I just did a full review on that and I will link it down below. The color on this one is Green Pearl and Taupe, and this was my special order bag. It does have the brushed gold hardware, which is really beautiful. And this one, and this is the Cellier style. So you see how it's very boxy and very formal looking. So this one is the size 32. The leather on this is Togo and the color is Rouge Garnet. And this one has the shiny gold hardware and it is in the style Retourne, which just means this stitch is turned inside out. So that's the difference there. A lot of people have strong preferences for one to the other one. I personally do not. If I was going to add another Kelly, I would want to add another one in the return style. The reason that I chose this one in the Chev leather is because it is not as stiff as Epsom and it is quite a bit easier to get in and out of. And unless you get a special order, you pretty much get Epsom if you want a Cellier Kelly. And since I already have a Cellier in this size, I think a return would be very, very nice. So let's start with the 32. First thing I'm going to show you is how I store the bag. I store it with its felt on, and I keep the crochet and I keep the strap inside of the bag. So I'm going to take the shoulder strap off of the bag just to make it a little bit easier and take the crochet off of the bag to show you. So this one, I was really nervous when I got offered a 32 because all the videos are pretty much on 28s and 25s. Those are by far the most popular size at Hermes. 25, definitely. Everything in the 25. I think that the 25s are so cute. I really do like them. However, for me, and I've said this in different videos, for me, when I'm spending this much money on a bag, I don't want it to be, for example, a 35, and I also don't want a 25. I want something that's more versatile, that's more in the middle. So while I do think those are cute, I don't think this is too big. I was super worried it would be. It is not at all. And because this is in Togo leather, it's really soft, it is smushy, it's just a fabulous, great leather. Of course, you have the 4 feet on the bottom. Let's get into the interior of the bag. And this one is pretty easy if you wanted to just leave these sangles undone to get in and out of versus this one, which I will show you that in just a moment. So let's get into the bag. And in the front here, you have 2 big slit compartments. A lot of times I will put my phone in one of those. I didn't today because I didn't grab this camera to turn it around. I used my iPhone to film. And in the back, you have 1 zippered compartment there that is very generous. The inside of this bag is lined with Chev, which is what this bag is. I believe the inside of most of their bags are lined in Chev. I know my Birkin is as well. but this color is just stunning. I was also very nervous about getting a pop of color. If you followed me for a long time, I haven't been a pop of color girl until recently. This has been my most favorite bag since I got it. I just absolutely, it's the color, 100% the color, the leather. It's beautiful. I'm still wearing the same dress that I wore in the other video, and the shoulder straps are still coming off on me. But I would not hesitate to purchase another size 32 again, should the opportunity ever arise. I am not actively pursuing having, you know, by any means a large Hermes collection at all. I'm not, you know, just, you know, if someday something happened, that would be fine. I would love to have another one in either size, but in the return. And that is not, again, that's not because I dislike my special order bag at all. That's just having to do with the stiffness of the leather. So I'm just taking the straps off of this one as well, so I can just show you how to get in and out of it. This one I don't find stiff. It's definitely not this kind of leather. It's definitely more stiff than that, but it is not as stiff as Epsom. So hard to do this backwards with one hand. So just take these singles off, lift this up, and this opens easily. It's a much smaller bag, of course, but you can see I have no problem. I'm not straining it, pushing it, nothing like that. Again, in the back, one zippered compartment, and in the front, two slip compartments. And of course the inside of this one is chev as well, because the bag is chev and because that's what they do on the insides of the bag. So that's why I was also very happy to get a bag in chev. It's an extremely durable leather, and if it can go inside of their bags and, you know, where you're putting all your belongings and all of that, then you know it's going to be great for the outside of the bag. So I am going to share some mod shots of both with you right now, and I'm going to share what fits. I do have where I take the phone in this one, but I'm running out of time today, and I just wanted to go ahead and get both of these videos filmed. But you will see clearly there's plenty of room for a phone in here. So let me get those, and I'm also going to show you them side by side on the bed next to each other so you can get an idea. Okay, so this is a lot more than what I would normally carry. I'm just going to show you that it all fits. I have my Gucci powder, my House of Sillage bow lipstick case, my Dior Diorama wallet, tissue, gum, Louis Vuitton clay, sunglasses, the Gucci Ophidia key pouch, and then I have an Hermes Bastia. In this, I always have my clip in case I need to use that at a restaurant, and then I have my mini pochette. So there you can see the iPhone does fit, and there is still some room at the top, but like I said, I personally would not carry this much. It is pretty heavy when it's loaded like this. Okay, so I have exactly the same items that I put in the Kelly 28. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, not the easiest to do with one hand, but I find that my phone is filming a lot better these days, so I apologize for struggling with the one hand here. There you go. I'm going to put just a couple of items in at once here, just make it a little easier. And by a couple of items, I meant all of the rest of the items. So there is the Gucci powder in the back, the House of Sillage bow lipstick case, the Hermes Bastia, the Dior Diorama wallet. This is my biggest wallet, by the way. the mini pochette gum and tissue, my clay, and my glasses, and the Gucci key pouch. And then I'll either put my phone in one of these, or I'll just set my phone here in the back. Okay, so here they are side by side. Let's put the 32 behind the 28. So you can see it is quite a bit taller. Let's set them this way here, and you can see that it is quite a bit deeper as well. And there is that return stitching that I was talking about. Okay, so you can see from the mod shots what an incredible chameleon this bag is. I think it looks fine with this dress. This dress has some darker pinks, some mauve, some magentas, but it does not have any red in it. And I think it works great. It just depends upon the lighting. This color just absolutely captivates me. And this one, of course, is just, for me, the perfect neutral. It just matches everything. You can wear it with prints, you can wear it very dressed up. Both of them I have worn dressed up, dressed down. I do not feel like I need to dress around my jewelry or my handbags. I'll wear whatever I want, and they are working for me, not the other way around. So I have no problem wearing a casual sundress. Let me show them to you again in front of me so you can just see it's not like a massive difference. This one is taller, it is wider, but I mean, it's not just like this is some giant bag. Out of the two, which one is my favorite? That is so hard, because until I got this one, I would definitely say this is my most favorite bag in my collection. And now, I don't know, it's a toss-up. It would have to go with my special order, just because I highly doubt I will ever get this opportunity again. It's just, I am not by any means a VIP or any of that. And it was just an amazing, incredible opportunity. And this size, I believe, is more versatile. Like if you wanted to wear this to an elegant evening function, I think this works better than this one. Just the shape, the silhouette, and just being slightly smaller. But that is a really hard, it's like asking me to pick my favorite child. It's whichever one's behaving the best that day. Which handbags don't behave the best on any day. So I'm kidding, they're both my favorites. This will be the one video that they watch. But yes, this one is a lot more stiff on the top handle. This one has some movement with it. What else can I think to say of it? Let me show you a close-up real fast of the leather. So Togo does have veining, and I can clearly see the veins, but I've had a lot of people say, oh, you know, your bag does not have any veins. It does. That is the nature of the leather, and it is a larger natural grain. And hopefully that is showing up. If not, I will put in something with my phone later, because I can't see around this at all. And also Chev is also a natural grain, and it is a very fine, small, tight grain. So hopefully again that will show up there. Epsom is similar to like Chanel's Caviar. It's a pressed leather. It's not a natural grain. And there's nothing wrong with Epsom. I just prefer, for opening this bag, I prefer the Chev over the Epsom from the videos I've seen. Again, I can't go try these on in person. But if you've been considering either of these, either the pre-love market or wanting to put your name down in a boutique, I hope it was helpful. If you want something from a boutique, I say just ask for it. You never know. Right now there's a very big leather shortage, but you might get a yes, you never know. That's kind of always been my attitude with life, is if you ask for things in a polite and nice manner, the absolute worst thing anybody can do to you is say no. And they could say no really grumpy and mean. I guess that could be the worst. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Take care. Bye-bye.